Hello and welcome to the Writecome.com podcast, where we help you to make money from your words. Each episode will be sharing tips, tricks, and strategies you can use to make more money from your writing, publishing, and marketing to your fans and audience. Let's get started with your host, Barry J. McDonald.
Hi, this is Barry here, and you are very welcome to today's podcast episode from Writecome.com. And today's podcast episode is entitled Main Course or Side Salad. Now, we just listened to the great Gary Vee this morning, and he had a caller on his show, and he was just giving him advice on how to improve his business. And one of the points he brought up, which I thought was important, and I thought I would share it here today, was that he said the mistake he sees a lot of business owners doing is that they are constantly building side salads and not working on a main course. Now, what he meant by that was a lot of people are putting time and money and effort into building businesses that are probably never going to pay off, or they're building a mass amount of small businesses rather than focusing on one thing and putting all their time and effort into that. Now, when I look back on my early life online, I can see that yes, that was my biggest mistake. I was all over the place. I was building automated blogs. I was trying to sell reports that I hadn't any experience about selling, but I was all over the place, and it wasn't too long before those little side salads were taken down by Google, or I just lost it. I lost any love I had for them, and I just jumped onto the next kind of bright shiny object, and that was another side salad that kind of led me down another path. And the more of those side salads I kind of spent time on, the less money I made. Whereas if I had focused on one thing and built it up as a main course, I probably would be far more successful than I am right now. And it's only been this past couple of years, as I've learned from that mistake, as I've kind of focused down and knuckled down on building the Writecome site and the products and the audience and everything over there, I found that I'm more satisfied, the income has gone up, and I'm building a business that is going to pay off in the years to come. So I want you to have a look at what you are doing right now. Are you surrounded by side salads? Are you all over the place? Are you trying to be a social media manager? Are you trying to be a fiction writer? Are you trying to do whatever the latest kind of bright shiny object thing is? Or are you building a main course, something that's going to pay off in the long run? Now, there's nothing wrong with side salads if you are working on a main course. You can venture off the odd time and try something out, give it a little bit of go, but not that you will give it much of your effort. 80 or 90% of your effort should be spent on your main course, and that little side salad should only get maybe 5 or 10% of your, or maybe 15 of your attention, just to see does it play out. And if it does play out, well, then maybe that could become your main course. But I want you to think about what you are doing right now. Are you all over the place building side salads that aren't going to be around for long, or just a kind of flash in the pan? Or are you focusing on something that is going to pay off in the long run? I know, unfortunately, a lot of us nowadays, we are living in a kind of microwave society. We want everything instantly right now. We want our coffee right now. We want our fast food right now. We want our meals right now. And unfortunately, a lot of us have lost patience on how to hang around and how to, wait for things to actually pan out. If you think about it, anybody who has a microwave, how many times would you actually look in the door of a microwave oven to see if your meal is cooking? And you're only waiting 2 or 3 minutes for it to cook. Compared to somebody who is probably cooking a meal in a large oven, that's probably going to take an hour and a half to cook whatever. You'd probably look less often into that oven door rather than you would on the microwave. So I want you to give that some thought today. Are you building a main course, or are you building side salads? And are those side salads going to pay off in the years to come? Are they going to be around 5 or 10 years from now, or are they just going to be a flash in the pan? So as always, if you'd like to ask me a question, if you'd like to reach out, you can certainly send an email to barryjmcdonald@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to know what I am doing on the main course over on the Writecome site, if you want to go to Writecome, that's WRITECOME.com, you'll find the content all over there. And as always, thanks for sharing your time again today. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us today. If you'd like more from the Writecome.com podcast, be sure to subscribe now for more tips, tricks, and ideas you can use to make more money from your words. See you in the next episode.